tech in your life in style. I have here the Vivo V50. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing this. We're going to take our first look at this phone. Of course, we're also going to be doing a quick camera tour and some sample shots. Let's go. It's honestly a beautiful phone. It's quite interesting to me because the S25 series launched and they had a coral red, and then now we get this interesting red for the Vivo V50. Is red this year's phone color of the year? It's just Feb, so let's wait and see. Anyway, the cool thing about this phone is that it has 50 megapixel Zeiss cameras all around, and I'm not just talking about the rear cameras. The front-facing camera on this is also a 50 megapixel shooter, and I like that because that means you're giving that selfie cam some attention. Another thing that I'm excited to test out with this phone is that it does 4K shooting on all cameras, again including the selfie camera. It's always been a pet peeve of mine when we see phones with powerful rear cameras, then it's like they forgot about the selfie cameras altogether because they just put in not very good ones up front. And you guys know I always use my selfie camera. So anyway, aside from that, in true V-series fashion, this also still has that aura lighting feature. On top of that, this thing is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 with 6,000 milliamperes of battery. It's looking like a very capable phone, and especially coming from the Vivo X200 Pro, which is the brand's flagship. I'm curious to see how this more mid-range device would fare in terms of camera. Right, let's take a closer look at this phone. So this phone is actually quite sleek. As you can see, it's a thin device, and this color is like a red, almost copper brown, and that's a matte back. There's that nice little detail on those Zeiss cameras, and of course your aura lighting. It's also a pretty slim camera bump. Now on the right, you have a volume rocker, a power button. At the bottom, your speaker grills, USB-C port, your SIM tray, and that is a clean other side. Now what I'd like to point out with this phone is also that screen. It's that bubble design where the edges are sort of curved but not really. It's honestly really nice. It feels good in hand, and again, I've been team curved screen, but I know that opinion can be very polarizing, and I feel like this screen design is the perfect answer to that whole argument. It's the right in between. Right, time for a quick camera tour. Ooh. Hi. So we have your video, and you have wide, 1x, 2x, up until 10x, and then back to wide. Up top, you get your stabilization, and you can do 4K 30 on this phone, although it does say that default resolution and frame rate is 1080p 30 FPS. Under settings, you have your size. You have a teleprompter mode. That's cool. It's not the first time we've seen it, but it's still pretty cool. You have aura lighting, always on. You can turn it off, and yeah, you can make it brighter or less bright. You can even change the temperature of this light on this toggle here. Okay, wait, this might be an easy way to show you guys. Let me turn that on. So as you can see, it is a little white. Let's turn it more yellow. You see the difference? And then look at how bright it can get. It's pretty cool. I also need to clean my mirror. Anyway, on the right, there is a micro movie mode. It just gives you these different templates for short video edits, and you have different ones according to like mood. There's casual, food, travel, night. And then under more, you have a high resolution mode for the 50 megapixel shooters. There's pano mode, ultra HD document, slow-mo, time-lapse, super moon mode, astrophotography mode. There's a pro mode, and this allows you to shoot with the two cameras, the wide and the standard, and it can shoot RAWs. There's also a watermark, and these are the different settings you can switch around. There's a snapshot mode, a food mode, a dual view mode, and a live photo mode. Now on the other side, we have photos, and you have wide, 1x, 2x up until 20x, back to wide. And then on the side here, you have different filters, and you can toggle the intensity of the filters. Now up here, you also get a super macro mode, and then you get your different watermarks. You have, no, wait, did I say watermark earlier? Okay, so these are not watermarks. I thought it was a watermark because I saw Zeiss Natural, but these are the different like looks you can shoot with on this phone. So there is a vivid, there's a textured, and then there's a natural. That's really cool. Let's stick to Zeiss Natural. And then now we also get flash auto mode, a flash on mode, an aura lighting mode. Again, you get the same settings, or you can turn it off. Now I want to go back to video because I think I skipped this part, but you also get a movie bokeh mode. So that's really cool because you can change the focus as you're shooting. You can lock the focus on the person. That's cool. I really wanna try that. And then you get a natural bokeh mode, and you can adjust the bokeh settings here. Down here, there are also different movie LUT, so sort of like similar to like filters for your videos, and you can toggle intensity as well. And then you also get, well, actual filters for your videos. Now, you also have your beauty mode on here, and then it gets like very intricate with a lot of settings you can adjust, although I'm gonna pick none here. Now, historically, Vivo devices have always had like a lot of cool features, so it's really nice to see them all here. And then let's move on to portrait, and you can do 23, 35, or 50 millimeters. Ooh. And then, ooh, you get different bokeh types. So there's a landscape portrait mode, a 35 millimeter street portrait mode. You have a 50 millimeter why can't I speak? You get a 50 millimeter natural portrait mode. These are pretty cool because these are the modes that I shot with on the Vivo X200 Pro. And again, those cameras take like really great portrait shots. So I will be trying this out. And then of course, you can also do aura portrait lighting on portrait mode. On the night mode, we can do wide, 1x, 2x up until 20x, back to 1x. You also have your different filters here. And then up top, you have panorama night mode. You have the aura lighting, what's this? The super moon mode, and then astrophotography mode. There are a lot of modes on this phone. Now on to selfies. Hey, so we have a wide, 1x, 2x. That's as far as it'll go. You have aura screen light, and then you can just opt for like a normal flash. I can't speak today, I'm sorry guys. And then you also get beauty mode, so you can smoothen everything. Okay, yeah, no, that's too much. This is actual skin texture, you guys. And well, this can get like very detailed, as you can see. Now this is really fun to play with to help you enhance your features, but like I said, again, there's nothing wrong with no beauty mode. You see, oh my god, what did they do to my nose? You see the difference? Oh my gosh. But yeah, okay. No, none. Right. On portrait, classic, natural, original. I like that I have a choice. We're gonna go none. Use none. So on portrait mode, we have wide, 1x, 2x, up until 2x. You get your flash settings as well. And then you have your different size bokehs, so it depends on which you choose. And then you get again a beauty mode, and this is really cool. This is like a makeup mode. So let's see, for this I can even change the intensity of my eye makeup or lipstick. See, you see that? Wait, that's not just lipstick, it's all the reds, it's all the blush, you see? And then what's this? It's like the tone of the selfie. Let's try another one. So it's like, it's not just the makeup, it's the whole vibe of the photo. Ooh, I like this. So I can toggle that, see? And then change my makeup. Really cool. I love it. And then under photo, wide, 1x, 2x, up until 2x, the same flash. And then you also get different filters. Not as fun as the portrait mode though. And then under video, you get wide, 1x, 2x, up until 2x. You get your steady face mode. And then you can also shoot, and I love this, 4K with the selfie camera. Can we do like filters with 4K? Oh, it reverts to 1080p, but you get the idea. Anyway, micro mode, we've seen this, and then back to more. Now, let me show you some sample shots. That was our first look at the Vivo V50. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what other videos you'd want to see me shoot with this phone. If you want a vlog test or a social media test, comment down below. That's it for today. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's isa_dots_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Till next time.